kind of look at, but I noticed that some of you have pretty different ideas here. So let's go ahead and try and share out a little bit in each group.
Actually, I was doing a lot of thinking because I was born in a different country, and so was he. So we compared those, so we're a little bit different than I think most in the room here. So we just went back to the time of our own experience of adjusting to the country, and obviously breaking things down to bite size would be something to do. However, with the EL1s or even pre-EL1, if there's such an animal,
Newcomer.
They cannot follow instructions.
Okay.
So what I do is to use pictures,
Great.
one-on-one. Other times I pair them up with someone who has a bit more command of the English language to translate for me. I use the computers available in the room. So those are kind of things that kind of help, because I can certainly empathize with them in terms of struggles, what you pointed out. You're leaving all your friends behind and you're in a new place, you don't look right, you don't speak right. So yeah, it's interesting that you kind of triggered my going back some years ago.
Good,
I think in my classroom it's just hard because there's a large group of people who are all working at the same pace, and so they seem to understand. And then it comes down to testing, and that's when you realize that it's not. So I need to vary the entire instruction and check while we're going along to make sure that they're understanding, because when it comes to the performance, they just jump in.
Yeah, I feel the same way because since my class we have to learn all these concepts and going, and I think they're getting it, and I check in with them and they say they're getting it, but then when we go into the kitchens and start actually doing it, I see where
I think you're in the same place I am.
Yeah.
We're in like a specialty department, and everything seems fine, and they can follow along with the others.
but then
Really getting down to the meat of what they don't understand.
yeah.
What are you planning to do? The student or the academics? Which do you think would be a better, effective thing in your classroom? The student or the academics?
I really don't know. I want to use technology. We have all this new technology that I haven't tried. And I would like to figure out a way of using it for my EL students.
Those document cameras that you have right now, Sherry, and the projectors.
I'm excited about using technology to help them. Just by having something like was suggested before in English and then switching it to Spanish or Tagalog or to Portuguese.
Agenda or a word of a day or vocabulary bank on the wall.
Yeah.
And I used to do the vocabulary where I'd have the students draw the vocab word, draw a picture of it, use it in a sentence. And then that's nice because they can walk up to the wall and look at it whenever they want to and go, I don't quite. It doesn't just say the name and definition, but it also gives the visual learners.
Yeah, I like that.
But I think agenda's smart. I mean, even as an adult, we want to know what the next thing on the agenda is.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm just so broad in my agenda. I'll just say like a general thing that we're doing for the day. If I think I used to break it down, like last year I did, but this year I'm not. I need to be more focused on breaking it down specifically into what we're doing step by step, because the kids they feel better,
And they also hold you accountable for it.
Yeah, they're like,
They're like, we're done with that.
Gotta move on now. Stop.
Yeah.
You might make it really very, very time oriented. You have 5 minutes to use your phone to translate. And then the other kids should understand a little bit if you explain it. You just say, I'm going to allow the students who don't speak English well enough to use their phone for 5 minutes. And then I'm just throwing that out to try something like that. It may not work at first. It may not work. But you can try something that might get them busy. Yeah, busy to learn. Something. Yeah. It is tough because I know they tend to
They take advantage of the situation. So we try to prevent that.
yeah.
But you know what I do is I'm here at 6 in the morning. I'm here till 8 at night. Come in and see me because I love my job. Come in and see me before class. Come and see me during lunch. I'll buy you lunch. You can ask me any questions, review whatever materials, no problem for you to understand. When you put it in those contexts where it's like, okay, we'll do this on your time, but it changes things. Then the kids are
I'm
really
sure
need to help.
some of them will take advantage of it, but I don't know if everyone can do that. I can't do it.
Well, in my case, I'm a special case, so if they need help, I'm not.
Great. What about PE? What would be one thing?
I think they're going to learn how to open and close a locker.
That's huge. That's very difficult for them to
I don't
open
think
and close.
they don't understand how to use a locker. I know that Kim had a student and she used her TA. First they went to Mr. Brady. They went in there and TA showed them how to use it. Then they went to their main locker and did it. And they spent the whole period doing it.
No,
They learned how to open, but then they got confused again. So the next day,
right, the next day.
But they can't just be out of class just to do that for the whole day. So I think that she spent a day or two doing that so that they understood it. And then so that was the first thing. And then being dressed correctly, which you can and cannot wear in class, you know, and then getting to the right area. Because our units are only 4 weeks, so you have to go from one area to the next to the next. And then when you throw in reading, it throws everything off.
Right.
So it's trying to teach them, okay, first let's learn how to open a locker. Okay, now this is what you need to do to dress. Now on these 3 days we're here in the morning, and then you go to the locker, then you change, and then we go to here. So they're already lost. So if we can take them out for a day or two just to learn how to open their locker, at least they got that part.
Could you possibly teach them, take that time to teach them to do the locker and go to their place, where to go to the right place, and then fit in the clothing situation so that they get a little bit more than just, you know what I mean, like they can get from one place to the other without too much.
They can, but see, sometimes it changes in the morning depending on the weather. So then, if it's wet out and you're supposed to be down in the truck, but it's really wet, then you're inside. Then that kid's like, okay, where's my class? It's not there now. But sometimes they don't leave with a friend. I always try to pair up, hey, can you take this kid down with you? Tell them this is where we're going to be tomorrow. But if it's raining and the kid's already gone, I'm like, oh God, where did that? Then I have to have another kid go find that student and bring them home.
Do some yoga to help relieve stress. And this is something that you can do with your students in class. If you notice, especially after lunch or sixth period or first period, if there's been something with the bus happening in the morning and everyone's very frazzled. I'm going to do some poses and breathing that you can easily do with your students.
Okay, you try your best with this pen, it's just so powerful, you just get a good grip. What you can do, and it's very simple, you have legs. So what you can do is try to put this hamstring. Alright? Make them feel pain, if they're shocked, they're relaxed a little bit more in the fingertips, and then you can get out of it. So give a good kick, and then try it. Whatever you do though, the worst thing you can do is this. Nothing. Don't do nothing. You gotta do something. They don't want, it's easy to bring someone home that's very submissive, but if you're gonna be a pain in the butt for them, they probably don't even want you. They want to find the next person who's weaker than you. Okay, so just try to do your best when you get in that scenario. Okay, so speaking of scenarios, I like to feel like now it's why you stand a bit more. What you're gonna do again is make a fist and the hand being grabbed, it just gives you a bit more power. First thing you're gonna do is go down. Okay, watch, it's already came out, but also it gets them off balance, right? forcefully, okay? And then you want to move